Hi, so just a few minutes before we get started, if you have a blanket close by, maybe just get it so you can use it if you want. I'll give you some moments in class that you can use it. And if you have some blocks, awesome. If not, it's okay. So maybe while we're waiting for everybody to join, just come to a seated position on your mat or on the floor. And find your sit bones underneath you connected. Maybe move some flesh out of the way to find those sit bones connected to the earth. And place your hands onto your knees. I am Amanda. I own Mind Your Body Oasis here in Crystal City. Thank you so much for joining tonight, for joining our moving meditation to ease yourself into your Sunday night. And palms could be down on your knees while you're preparing for class if you feel a little scattered and busy from your day. Or your palms could be placed upwards if you feel a little tired here and you just need some energy from the universe. And my favorite mudra is just to bring the thumb and pointer fingers together, either place. And this just calls the ego in. It asks the ego to quiet itself, to relax, to not arise in certain situations and not get in the way, right? So when we practice yoga, a way that the ego gets into the way is that we want to do exactly how the teacher is doing the pose, although our body might not be ready for it. We want to let our type A personality, our ego, come out. And it can cause injury sometimes. And it can cause you to not be present and in the moment because you're achieving or striving or reaching for something that might not be possible in the physical form at this moment. So wherever you are, just find your mudra, find your palms up or find your palms down. And then just close your eyes. Here, start to breathe. A nice, slow, long, deep breath. Inhaling in through the nose. Drawing the breath in all the way up. Making yourself feel like it's tall through the spine. Nice, long spine. And then exhale out of your mouth a ha sound. Inhale, draw the breath in through the nose, down through the throat, into the lungs. Maybe the belly can come out with the breath filling up the body. And then exhale, maybe draw the belly in, letting the air come out of the lungs, out of the throat. Maybe another ha sound out of the mouth, if you find that relieving and releasing. And just a few more of these really slow and deep, long breaths. To let the tension go out of the shoulders, out of the jaw, and let your face completely relax. So now I want you just to come into the Ujjayi breath, the victorious breath, the breath of victory. Jai means victory. And we're going to pair this Ujjayi breath to our movements in class today. We are doing a vinyasa class geared towards beginners. And I want you now just to find the Ujjayi breath. It takes a little while to get into it, to feel comfortable with it. So just draw the breath in through the nose, constrict the back of your throat. That slows the breath down. And then just fill up your lungs until you meet resistance. And then pause. Exhale out of the nose like you're hawing out of the nose. Inhale in through the nose. You'll feel a little snore whisper. Draw in the back of the throat. And then exhale out of the nose, the sound of the ocean, drawing the breath out nice and long. So you may find resistance earlier on in your breath. You may feel like you can breathe in a lot and your lungs have a lot of capacity. Wherever you are today does not mean that's where you're going to be in 5 minutes or 10 minutes or tomorrow. So just feel where you are. Just notice the quality of the breath and try to be easy with it. The breath is the foundation of this class, of every yoga class, of every meditation class. It is the foundation of life. So just continue breathing slow and deep. You're bringing a lot of oxygen into the body, more so than what happens when we breathe shallow and short all day. So just continue breathing, nice and slow, nice and long. Now here, you can leave your hands where they are on your knees, or if you like the Anjali Mudra, the prayer hands, pressed to heart, Anahata Chakra, then you can do this symbol of honor and respect. And I want you just to set an intention here for your practice. This could be an intention that spreads out to your life outside your mat, off your mat, to how you want to experience life right now. Every day, every minute, every second offers you a new beginning to be able to experience your present moment, your present conditions, your present form, your present life as you want to. So if you want to be happier, more positive, do you want to be present? What is it that you want to experience life in this moment, in this phase that we are passing through? So just go ahead and set your intention right now for your practice, for this moment, this time. Maybe it's just to be present. Maybe it's just to be here and not think about anything else besides your breath and your movement. So I've given you some ideas. If you'd like, set the intention. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Now we're going to Om here. Join in and Om from home if you want. Om is the sound of the universe. It's a vibration. It calms the central nervous system. You can do it if you choose to, or just enjoy the vibration of my Om. And then the vibration of the other yogis that are watching this class outside your walls, that are vibrating, that are sending out positive vibes and energy to this collective uprising of positive energy, of happiness, of joy that we want to share with each other as yogis. So take a deep breath in. Exhale all your air. Inhale for Om. Sit for a moment with the vibrations, the reverberations, and then just float your hands down to your knees. Good. So whoever's just joining, go ahead and just get settled in. I'm going to turn the music on now. And I want you just to keep your eyes closed if you like. If you feel like at any point you want to look at me, no problem. If you want to see what I'm doing, but I encourage you to just take this practice, with your eyes closed, to just enjoy it with eyes closed. So just continue your Ujjayi breathing. Inhale in through the nose and exhale out of the nose. Good. Then let's walk the hands forward. Start to walk the hands forward, maybe sway a little bit of side to side, and just stretch out here. Maybe looking forward towards the hands, keeping the chin up so you can bring the chest forward. Inhale and exhale, then drop your forehead towards the floor. Let the head go. Breathe in, draw the belly in. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Then inhale, walk the hands back. Let's bring the hands behind, rotate the shoulders back, elbows towards each other. Lift your heart. Inhale, maybe lift the chin. Breathing Ujjayi consistently, calmly, flowing the breath in and out. Then inhale, lift up and start to fold forward again. Walk the hands out as far as you can, and then drop your head. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Then inhale, start to walk the hands back, all the way back to the knees. Now here, instead of rolling the shoulders back and opening the heart, I want you to pull on the knees, tuck the chin around the back, and hang off the knees. Let the shoulders relax, let the chin drop. Just feel. Feel what's going on with the body today, where you are. Then inhale, rise again, lift the chin, and exhale one last time, walk the hands out. Here, when we get out, let's walk the hands over to the right. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Lift up a little, walk over to the opposite side. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. 2 more breaths. Nice Ujjayi breath, long breath, audible breath. Let your neighbor hear your breath. Through the walls, it's so strong and long. Then inhale, come back to center, walk the hands back, good. Let's just sweep the legs around or roll over the knees and onto all fours to come to child's pose. So knees will be wide, toes will touch, and you're just gonna sink the hips back, walk the hands out. And then maybe the forehead can come close to the ground or on your block. Maybe your nose can touch the ground. And maybe the heart can release downwards. Stretching out the sides of the body, breathe in to the sides, the back of the ribs. Breathe out, Ujjayi. Sound of the ocean, Darth Vader breath, whatever it is you like to call it. Good. Nice. Then inhale, come forward, shift forward onto your forearms. Let's bring the knees in underneath the hips, tuck the toes. Just stretch out the bottoms of the feet. Let's do cat-cow here, 3 rounds. Inhale, we'll look forward for the cow pose. Arch the back. Exhale, tuck the chin, pull the belly in, round the back. Let the head be heavy. Again, inhale, heart forward, spread the sit bones. Exhale, slow round. 1 more. Inhale, heart forward. And then exhale, round. And just stay here and breathe for a few moments. Feel the rounding in the upper back. Feel the back belly button pressing up to spine, the back reaching for the ceiling. Pull your belly in more. Breathe in and out. Good, then let's come back to neutral. Come up onto the hands. 3 cat-cows here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 1 more, heart forward, look up, and then exhale, round the back. Stay here with this rounded back, pressing the ground away. Maybe shift a little forward, a little back with your rounded back. Drawing belly in. Maybe go a little side to side, circular motions. And then let's come back to our tabletop back. Neck long, looking between the hands. Inhale, just bring your right toes to the back of the mat and stretch out the calf. Press into the heel. Inhale and exhale. Good. Then lift the heel up in line with hip. Toes facing down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Maybe you can extend left arm. Lengthen. Spinal balance here. Breathe in. And on your exhale, bring your elbow to knee. See if you can tuck your chin and pull your knee to your nose as well. Inhale, let the breath begin. Then the movement follows of extending out. And then exhale, let the breath begin, then followed by the movement. Inhale long. And exhale in. Good. Then you may stay inhale long here. Or see if you can bend the knee, bring the heel towards the bottom, reach the left hand around for the big toe. So I like to find one spot to look at on the floor or ahead of me to keep my balance. Then I draw the belly in. Core strength is so important for balance. Kick the knee into the hand, maybe it lifts up a little bit more. Maybe your chest can twist. Spinal twist here, breathe in. Maybe you look up towards the ceiling for challenge. Good, then we'll look back down. We'll slowly release the arm and the leg back out, and then we'll lower back down. Now, if you're on the hardwood floor underneath your mat, that's why the blanket's a good idea to come under the knees. I have really nice cushy floors right here, so I don't need to use it, but it's always nice to have one around. Let's do the other side. Stretch the left toes back, stretch out the back of the leg, the calf. Maybe move a little forward back. Then inhale, lift your left leg up, parallel to the ground. Pause and breathe. Then maybe the finger pads of your right hand forward and then thumb facing up. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and then exhale, elbow to knee, knee to nose. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, start there, then pull the elbow to knee, knee to nose. Inhale long. And exhale in. Then inhale, extend long, stay here, put the hand down, whatever you like, but do the same thing on the other side that you did, or this side that you did on the other side. And so we'll just kick the foot into the hand. Maybe you can let the chest start to twist to the right, kick the knee higher. Maybe look up towards the ceiling. Breathe in and out. Then look back down. We'll inhale, extend slowly out. Exhale, float down. Now, child's pose is always an option. Take a rest. It is not a sign of weakness. Use your child's pose. Now let's untuck the toes. Stretch out the tops of the feet from the curled toes section. And then just bring the hands forward a little bit. Let's see if we can keep a soft bend in the elbows as we bring the chest through the arms and upwards, stretching the front of the body. Try not to lock out the elbows, which is easy, and I have a hyperextension, so we just want to keep softness in the elbows, so we keep lifting up. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, breathe in. And then if you want, hips over to the left, way, way over. So maybe a few times on the left side, forward and back. And then maybe hips back to heels. And then forward and back on the right. If you want to do a full 360 with the circle, go into a big 3 full 60 hip rotation. And then of course switch direction the same number of times. Awesome, come back to center. Now I want you to get your yogi hands on. So splay your hands out nice and wide. So like starfish hands. And then point your pointer finger straight forward. Pinky will come out towards the edge of the mat. And you create a J and a backward J with each thumb and pointer finger. And then just suction down all 4 corners of the palm and dome like you have a P in the center of your palm. And you want to suction off the P. And then your finger pads claw the earth. So there's this suction cup, spidey hands, like you're hanging from the side of a building with your hands. That's your yogi hands. Now tuck your toes. And let's inhale, just come up, lift the hips a little, and then maybe lift them all the way to a down dog. Now for our foot and hand placement, you should be in a plank here with the feet and the hands right underneath of heels and shoulders. And then that's your placement for a down dog. Soft bend in the knees is always, always recommended. And the heels just pressing gently towards the earth, about 1 inch to 1/2 inch off the ground. And you can bend one knee and straighten the other gently, just getting stretches on the backs of the calves and the Achilles heel, just feeling if there's tightness there. Breathing in and breathing out. Now press into your hands and push your chest back towards your thighs. Pull your belly in and feel that puffy back happening, that rounded back.
like your armpits are rotating down towards the floor, your upper arms rotating away from your ears. Take a break whenever you need. Down dog will be a rest position for you one day. One more breath in, and then out of the nose, Ujjayi. Let's do a tiny steps all the way up to the top of the mat. Good. And when you come up here, let's make sure the feet just have a little distance between them. And again, this is good where we have some blocks if your hands don't quite come to the ground. Or if you don't have the blocks, put them on your shins, right? Just to support you a little, try to let the head be heavy. If you want to bend a lot, put the tummy on the thighs and let your legs support your torso, you can. So just shake head yes and no. See if you can let this big ball here of our head just hang heavy off of the spine and neck. And just creating a little traction, a little space in between all the vertebrae, all the way up and down. Now let's look forward. Walk the hands forward either on the ground, if you can keep your back flat, or on your shins. So we create a tabletop from the tailbone all the way up to the top of the head. A nice long line. Breathe in. And then exhale, forward fold. Maybe the hands can be on the outsides of feet, fingers line up with toes, head heavy. One more of those. Inhale to your flat back. Soft bend in the knees, leaning forward into the balls of the feet. Exhale, forward fold. Now press into all four corners of your feet, bend your knees, arms heavy, head heavy, roll up one vertebra at a time, all the way up. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. Just noticing any sensation of dizziness from coming from the forward fold to the stand. And breathe. Now this is our mountain pose. Let's roll the shoulders back and down. Shift the weight into the heels. Maybe bring the hips back over top of the heels, and maybe the shoulders back over top of the hips. Now grow tall from the crown of the head. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Stamasthitihi, hands to heart center. And let's begin our sun salutations. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms will touch. Maybe look up at your hands. Maybe you can bring your arms back a little bit for upper back bend. And then exhale, we'll either swan dive forward, or hands through heart center if you don't have the room. Forward fold, look through your legs. Inhale to your flat back. And then we're gonna put our hands on the ground and step the right foot back, left foot back to a plank. Good. Now just breathe here. If you need to put the knees down, no problem. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Then we're just gonna inhale, shift forward, tippy toes. Then we will lower the knees for this first one. The elbows are gonna come in by the ribs as we lower down to our chest and chin. You'll notice my booty is still in the air. And then I'm gonna press into my hands, slide the heart forward, untuck the toes. Cobra. Exhale, lower. Let's do one more, baby cobra. Inhale, press your pubic bone down, make your legs strong, squeeze your feet together, press your toenails down. Exhale, lower. Now tuck your toes. You could go through tabletop or press straight up plank, and then we go to down dog. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Good. Then we'll look to the top of the mat, do tiny steps or a big step, big step. We'll meet at the top to inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up, reach up, rise up, palms touch. And exhale, hands heart center. Now close your eyes a moment. Think of the other yogis practicing with us right now. Moving their bodies, shifting blood up and down and left and right. Renewing their cells, their tissues, renewing their mind with this oxygenated blood, and creating positive energy, positive vibes, feeling good about themselves and about others in turn. Another sun A. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Little back bend with the arms back.
And exhale, forward fold. Look through your legs. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, plant the hands. Let's do left foot back, right foot back. We'll move right away to our chaturanga. Shift forward, knees, chest, chin again, or a low push-up. Inhale, this time I'm up dogging, or you can do your cobra. So an up dog is just feet, just hands on the ground. Legs are strong, heart is lifted. And then from here, you can tuck your chin, puff your back, lift your hips, roll over your toes. Maybe they'll crack like mine. Down dog. Breathe in. Out of the nose. 2 more. Inhale. Out of the nose. 1 more. Beautiful. Look to the top of the mat. Travel. You can hop, step, tiny steps, big steps, however you want. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Then bend the knees, ground through your feet, and inhale, rise, palms touch. Exhale, hands heart center. Begin, inhale. 1 more time through Sunny, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, heart forward. Exhale, plant the hands, and you can step back to plank. If you want to jump, it's an advanced movement, so you're gonna bend the elbows. You'll land in a low push-up as you shoot your feet. Low push-up. Inhale to your up dog or the cobra, going through your vinyasa like you like. And then you could do a double low or roll over like we did, a double low push-up, and then press back to down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. 1 more. Ujjayi, Ujjayi. Now look forward, travel to the top of the mat, hopping or stepping. Inhale to your flat back, and then we're gonna exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep up, reach up, rise up. Salute the sun. Exhale, hands heart center. Breathe in and out. Sun salutation, C. Bend your knees, bring your fingers to the outsides of your feet. Get your bottom down into your chair pose. Then look forward, draw belly in, and bring hands to heart center, or extend the arms up long in front of you. Now the knees come back, toes were light and lifted. Inhale now, let's lift the chest and heart. Pull the belly in, sit lower. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Inhale. Sit lower on the exhale, and then bring hands to heart center and forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands. Let's just step the right foot back, lower the back knee. Good. And I like to be more on the fleshy part of the knee, not so much on the kneecaps, maybe lift it up, fleshy part of the knee. Good. I like to leave my toes tucked in the back. You can flatten your foot if you want. I feel more balanced with toes tucked. Then you'll come to finger pads and you'll start to pull your belly in off your thigh, and then maybe you need to bring hand to knee, or arms could come straight up. Breathe in, and then I want you just to sink a little more until you feel a stretch here in this right hip flexor. Good, breathe in, and then right hand down, we'll bring the left hand up. You'll stay here, or you can grab that opposite foot like we did when we were on all fours, spinal balancing. And have your rotation here. Kick the foot into the hand. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly release. Good. Left hand down. And now we're going to bring the hand on the outside of the foot. So the foot and the arm are connected. And then maybe reach the right arm up. Breathe in. Again, your hand could be on a block or something to lift you up. Maybe come to finger pads even. And then right hand down. Good. Let's just straighten this front leg. You may need the bricks again just to kind of lift you up so you can get that leg straighter. And then maybe flex the foot. Windshield wiper the foot. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Good. Let's come back forward onto the
this foot. Now we're gonna make a move, hands on the ground, lift your back knee. Let's come back to our plank. So you can leave this left leg lifted for a 3-legged vinyasa or lower it down. Now what I want you to do is squeeze your booty here before we get going. Squeeze your heels towards each other. Maybe they touch for a second. Feel that energy line through the inner seam of legs. Then inhale, shift forward, keep your legs strong. Exhale, do your low push-up or all the way down to the ground. And then inhale to up dog or your cobra. And then wherever, however you want to get there, to down dog. Either through tabletop, rolling the back, or a double low. You have options. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. Maybe a horsey breath, flutter the lips. Breathe in. Maybe your tongue out, eyes bulging. Lion's breath. Good. Then we'll just inhale, right leg high. And then just rotate your foot, wiggle your toes, move some movement into the foot. See if you can get your heel straight up diagonal from the hip, from the shoulders, from the hands. And then exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Look between your hands. Step your foot right there. If you have to pick it up, bring it forward, no problem. And then lower the back knee. Again, finger pads, belly in, to the knee, arms up, breathe in. And exhale, sink a little more. Now keep your core engaged so you don't duck butt or pinch your low back. Good, breathe in. And then left hand's gonna go down, right arm's gonna stay up. Just stay here, gentle twist. Always encourage you to stay light in the bottom hand so you're not jamming into the wrist. And then again, you would lift up the back foot, grab a hold of the toe, and then just kick the foot into the hand to open the chest. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Slowly on your next exhale, release the arm and the leg, bring the hand down on the outside of the foot. Push the leg and the arm together, tension there, and then just lift up your left arm. Maybe look up towards the sky, breathe in, breathe out. One more inhale, and one more exhale. Good. Bring this hand down. We'll do another vinyasa, okay, or meet and down dog. So you do not have to do every single vinyasa. Inhale, shift forward, exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Then on your next breath round, you're gonna lower exhale knees to the floor, tabletop. So I'm gonna give you an option here for beginner, and then we can move into advanced if you'd like, or more intermediate. You're gonna turn your left foot to the left, come into a supported plank, side plank. So the sole of your right foot's on the ground, your arm is lifted, breathe in, breathe out. Good, you can stay here, or you could lift up your left foot to meet your right foot to come to a side plank, full side plank. Okay? I'll do the modified version. So if you're in your full plank, maybe you stay there. Maybe you put your right foot in front of the left to help you. Maybe here you can lift your top leg up like we are. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, breathe in, breathe out. Now, can you bring your right knee in and see if you can grab a hold of that shin and just pull the knee in. Nice little stretch here. Maybe open the chest to the sky. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Then we'll look back down again. We're gonna release the arm and the leg, float the foot down, come to all fours. Awesome. Let's do the other side. So my back will be to you now. I'm gonna turn the right foot out. I'm gonna come to the side plank. Come to your full plank or your assisted side plank. And then you're just gonna lift up this bottom leg. Maybe just stay here. Or start to bring the knee up towards the ceiling. See if you reach down and grab a hold of that shin. And just open the heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. And
and slowly look down, slowly extend, slowly float back down to center. Child's pose. Knees could be together, feet could be together. You could stretch your arms out, or you could bring your arms alongside the body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's shift back forward. Come onto all fours. Tuck your toes. Down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot between your hands. You can keep your back knee up if you want, or you can put it down. But we're gonna look forward, pull the belly in, and inhale, rise to a high lunge now, instead of a low lunge. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. If you're in your low lunge, just stay there. We'll bring the left arm back, right arm forward. Maybe you twist with us. Breathe in. Maybe you bring the left hand to the back of the right thigh, the right arm up to the sky. Feel that stretch down the whole right side body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. One more breath. And then we'll come back to our twist, looking to the left. Awesome. And then I'm going to bring the left arm back forward, arms up, hands heart center. And then we're just going to twist. So see if you can hook your right elbow outside your left knee just for a little twist here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Then we'll inhale, rise back up, high lunge over your low lunge. Hands to the floor. Go through a vinyasa or just meet in down dog. And if you're just coming to down dog, you'll just keep your Ujjayi breath going, or you'll go through your vinyasa and we'll meet in down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Inhale, right leg high. Rotate, rotate. Inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot between your hands. Leave your back knee up. Come to finger pads. Inhale, rise. Breathe in. And out. Inhale. And then exhale, right arm back. Left arm forward, twist here. Breathe in. And then the hand floats to the back of the thigh. And left palm faces towards the back of the room. Good. Now you can look down towards the floor. You could look up towards the ceiling. Just find one spot to look at. Then we'll come up to our twist. Good. Breathe in. Look forward. Bring the right arm forward. Both arms come up. Exhale, hands heart center. We twist to the right. Any variation here that you have, go ahead and do it. Or you stay here in prayer, hands. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now look down. Let's look forward and inhale, rise back up. Good. Exhale, hands to the floor. Now, I just want you to step forward with your left foot. To inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Toe heel your feet apart to the edge of the mat. I'm going to turn a little diagonal so you can see what I'm doing. And so your feet nice and wide. I want you to either have hands on the bricks or brick, wherever you feel comfortable, where you're getting a stretch in the back of your legs. And then I want you just to inhale, like the little flat back we do, or flat back, hands on the shins, and exhale, forward fold. Sway a little side to side, move your hips a little bit, and then just come settling it here in the center. If you can peace finger around your big toes, peace finger around the big toes. Inhale, flat back. Elbows out to the side and start to pull the hairline down to the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Awesome. And then we're just going to inhale, release. So from here, maybe hands out on the ground. Let's see if we can grab a hold of the right shin or the right ankle with the left hand.
Let this right hand come around and away, and then just do a little twist here. Good, breathe in. Breathe out, looking under your right armpit. Keep pressing your left hip away. If you need to toe heel your feet wider apart, no problem. Breathe in. And out, twist. Good, then come back to center. Right hand's gonna grab left shin or left ankle. So you're gonna pull just your right shoulder under, look under your left armpit, and just a twist here. Keep pressing your right hip away. Keep the hips square. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Then let's just release. Awesome. So here we are. I want you to bring your toes out now, the heels inward, and then just see if you can yogi squat. So you're gonna bend the knees, bring your bottom down. You might have your brick to sit under your booty. And then your knees are just gonna come open. Your elbows will be on the inside of your thighs. And you'll either just be squatting or sitting on your brick or a pillow or whatever you have, just to get the hips open. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's see, can we slide this right shoulder down to the inside of the knee and then place the right hand out? And then maybe just look up towards the left hand. Breathe in. If you have a bind here, you know how to do it, go ahead and do your bind. Otherwise, just get a nice pressure between the arm, pushing the knee back, and then opening the chest up at the top. Let's come back to center. And then slide the left arm down. Let's reach the right arm up. Inhale and exhale. Any bind here, whatever you did on the other side. Breathing in and out of your nose, Ujjayi. Good. Let's come back down to center. And then here what we're gonna do is just either remove the brick or bring hands behind you, come to seated. Extend your legs long. Shake them out. Let the blood flow go back into the knees and ankles, windshield wiper the feet. Now from here, from our seated position, let's just inhale, arms up. And then exhale, hands behind you. See if your palms can touch. Or just put them on your back, you know? Or if you can get your palms to touch, see if you can interlace your hands. And then inhale, look up, and just stretch your knuckles back. Maybe they touch the ground. Maybe you can inch them back a little bit and lift your heart up a little more. So you're just getting a little opener here. If you can bend your knees if this is uncomfortable too, however you'd like to sit. If you can, inhale, maybe you can tuck your chin, pull your belly in and start to round down. Maybe the knuckles will rise up as you bring your forehead towards your shins. Or you just look down, right? Let the head be heavy, using some strength to lift up the arms. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Then we're going to inhale, slowly release the arms. Shake it out, shake it out. Breathe in. And fold over the legs. Forward folds, whether they are lying down on your legs or standing in forward folds, are very calming. Just compressing, protecting the front of the body, and forward folding is very calming. So try to breathe into wherever you're holding tension instead of squeezing in the muscles and activating them. See if you can inhale into it and exhale, release it. It's a little painful, but just breathe into your tightness, your tension, and exhale, release it. Then let's inhale, slowly come up. Now just sweep the legs around behind you. We're going to go through one more vinyasa to plank. Inhale, shift forward, knees, chest, chin, or a low push-up. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Awesome. One more breath. And one more exhale. Then travel to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. So bend your knees, sit your bottom down, reach your arms up, breathe in, breathe out. Excellent. Breathe in and breathe out. Then inhale, rise, bring your arms back, and then exhale, hands heart center. Awesome. So we're going to do a tree stand to toe stand. I'm sorry, to big hand to toe pose. So let's start beginner and we'll start to build. So spread out your right foot wide and bring your left foot to the ankle. Hands at prayer. So feel this energy coming up from the right foot all the way up the inner seam of your leg, all the way up your spine to the crown of your head. And grow tall. Breathe in, breathe out. Now the foot might go on the inside of the calf. Breathe in, breathe out. Or your foot you might lift it up and bring it on the inside of the inner thigh without pressing on the knee. You may stay here. Or maybe you can grab a hold of the leg, bring the knee up, right? This hand could go to hip too, so you may stay here. Or maybe you peace finger around the big toe. And then you inhale, extend the arm, the leg. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, just balancing on one foot wherever you are. Now let's slowly come back out wherever you came in from. Good. And let's release. Now probably need to just kind of let this foot go. Noticing how much you were maybe squeezing the toes and grounding down. See if you can let the toes be light and not really claw the earth with the other foot. So we'll shift over to the left foot. Sole of the right foot, hands heart center. Proud, tall tree. You're strong. So sometimes trees in life, in real life, in nature, sway. If you sway, it's okay. Just breathe. Ujjayi. Then again, the foot will go to where you want it to go. Or you grab the knee. You stay here. Or you do hand to toe. Lateral. And this arm could come out. This leg could come out. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Lift your heart, lean back, and then slowly come out in the parts you went in. Release. Shake it out, shake it out. Awesome. Inhale, arms up. And then we're just going to exhale, lean forward and forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to your plank. We're going to lower to the ground for 5 seconds. You can do knees down or not. Inhale, shift forward. Knees or elbows in, lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hands out to a T, arms out to a T. Bend your elbows, roll your shoulder heads back and down, squeeze your shoulder blades, squeeze your legs. Press into your finger pads and lift your chest up, legs up, arms up. Now draw your belly in off the ground and make your core strong. Stretch through your toes, breathe in, and lower for 3, 2, 1. Look to the right, hands by your side, palms to the sky. Breathe in, breathe out. Maybe you can hear through the floor machinery or the air conditioning. Maybe that left ear could be sealed. Maybe you don't have the mobility in the neck yet. It's okay. Just breathe. Filling up the back of the ribs, the back of the lungs. Then let's take the hands behind, interlace, palms facing up. Let the arms fall down and just relax for a moment here. Breathe in and out. So there's going to be action in the legs. There's going to be action lifting the chest and shoulders and stretching the knuckles back towards the heels. Your palms will touch. So on the count of 3, let's lift everything up. 3, 2, 1. Lift everything up. Palms maybe touch.
Reach the knuckles back. Let the toes touch, heels touch. Breathe in. And lower. Slowly down. Good. Look to the left. Toes touch, heels fall open. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Awesome. So instead of floor bow today, let's press into the hands, push back. A little bit of a child's pose here. Just get a little rounded back, draw the belly in. And then let's come up to our knees. So place your hands on your back pockets. Roll your shoulders up and back and down. Squeeze your elbows towards each other. And just stay here. Just looking up, pushing hips forward, opening the heart, squeezing elbows towards each other. Now just stay here in your camel. Keep breathing, keep pushing hips, keep opening the front side body. Or maybe you'll push the hips forward and bring right hand to right heel, left hand to left heel. If the heels feel like they're too far, then you're just gonna bend the toes or bend the feet, tuck the toes, and push the hips forward and bring right hand to right heel, left hand to left heel. And then relax back. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And we're just gonna slowly bring the hands back to the hips, come on back up. Sit down on your heels for a moment. Just relax for a moment. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. I just hear a little bit of noise coming through and just seeing where that noise is coming from. Good. If you have, I think Jim, if you can mute yourself, that would be great. I see noise coming through there. So here, let's come up to one more camel pose. Hands on your back pockets, roll your shoulders up and back and down. Again, stay here. Or maybe you don't need the toes tucked now. Maybe you can push the hips forward, squeeze the elbows. That's the heart opener. And then left hand down, right hand down, breathe in. And let the head go. Good. Push the hips forward. Little bit of weight in the hands, not much. For 3, 2, 1. Hands on the hips, lift the chest up, head up. And then let's sit back in child's pose. So knees will be together, feet together. Sink the hips back, forehead to ground. Hands by your side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. One more exhale. Then let's come on up. If you have a wall, let's do feet up the wall. So I'm gonna have my blanket here. I don't really need it because there's cushy floor, but you could do it on your blanket. And then you're just gonna bring your hip, either right hip or left hip, to the side wall, or you're just gonna lie down on your back and put your feet up to the ceiling, okay? Same thing, but this is just supportive of the wall, supporting you. So you're just gonna lean back with your hip on the wall, bring your legs up, and lean back onto the floor. You might need to scoochie your sits bones closer to the wall, and then just have feet flat, flexed, and let the blood drain down. So this can totally be done on your mat. This is our inversion. If you have a different inversion, you want to do shoulder stand, or you want to do a different kind of inversion, no problem. This is easy inversion. And this is what keeps the yogi young. Right hand on tummy, left hand on heart. Just close your eyes for a moment. So this reversing of blood flow, because gravity always pulls their blood down to our feet. So we're just reversing the trajectory, the kind of gravity pulling the blood towards the heart and to the head. So you may start to feel tinglies in the toes, some sensations in the feet. It's just that reversal of blood flow. Continuing to breathe Ujjayi in through your nose Ujjayi out of the nose. Breathing in, breathing out. About 10 more seconds here of our feet above our heart. One more breath in, one more breath out. And then just slowly bring the knees into the chest. Your feet can rest on the wall if you're against the wall, or just hold on to your knees, wrapping your arms around. Breathe in, breathe out, feeling the sensation in your feetsies, your toesies. And then we're just gonna slowly roll out of it. If you're on the wall. Otherwise, just stay with your knees to chest. We'll all come back to the center of the mat. And lie down onto the back. So wherever you are, if your knees are near your chest, let's go ahead and bring the feet to the ground. We're in our bridge pose now. So feet as close to the bottom as you can. Maybe your fingers could touch your heels, but if not, it's okay. And then the opposite foot, maybe your hand could touch your heels. And then you're just going to place your hands on the ground, press into your back of your arms, press into your feet, and then just lift your booty up. So like pull your pubic bone towards your nose and lift the tailbone up slowly, coming slowly all the way up to your bridge pose. So when you look down your body, you're a straight line from shoulders to hips to knees, and your inner thighs feel like they're squeezing one of those yoga blocks. So don't let the knees fall open. So squeeze, activate your inner thighs, and suck your belly in. Breathe in, breathe out. Ujjayi. One more breath. And on this exhale, pull the belly in and slowly lower down one vertebra at a time. Get the small of your back. All the way down, all the way down. Release. Toe heel the feet apart, knees touch. And just let your back release. Just pause here a moment. Good. Breathe in. And breathe out. Awesome. One more. Bring the feet in. Lift up all the way up to your bridge pose. Inhale here. And then slowly, for a count of 10, we're going to lower down. 9, 8, draw the belly in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Extend your left leg long. Bring your right knee in. Interlace 10 fingers around the shin. You may need to bend the left knee, no problem. And just pull this right knee in nice and tight. Just get a little massage on your ascending colon. This is wind removing pose. And then keep your left hand on knee, right arm out to T. Draw the knee across the body for your spine twist. If you have a variation of spine twist that you want to do here, please feel free, as usual. Breathe in. Maybe look over at your right hand. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. One more breath. And full exhale. And then we're just going to slowly roll back onto the back. Let's extend the right leg up and lower it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, left leg up, bring the knee in. Nice pull in. Nice, maybe side to side. Just massaging here, the descending colon. So you're compressing here. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Right hand on right shin, left arm out to T. And on your exhale, let the knees start to roll over to the other side. You're rolling onto the outer right hip as you start to do your spine twist here. Maybe your toes touch down. Maybe you look over at your left hand. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Then slowly draw belly in first. Use your core to help you roll back mindfully with control. Good. Inhale the leg up. Let's lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both legs up, bring both knees in. One last squeeze in. If you want to bring your forehead to your knees and just touch there, you can. And then slowly, we're gonna lower down. You can do a fancy straight legs all the way down, or just put your feet down and slowly slide the feet away. However you'd like to get to Shavasana. The favorite part, right? The best part. The part we have to do. The most important pose of class. So legs are wide, palms are to the sky. If you have an eye pillow, go ahead and put it across your eyes, or a towel across the eyes if you have your blanket and you want to put the blanket across the body. If you're feeling chilly, or you just want to feel the safety of the blanket, the cocoon. And you're just going to come into Shavasana here. Close your eyes. Breathe in. Exhale, let your shoulders relax down. Maybe walk them under you so you feel like your heart, collarbone got a little broader and more open. And just let your breath come back to normal breath. Slow in and slow out still. Let your jaw go slack. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. And let your face completely melt back towards the floor, just relaxing it. No need for expression. Maybe allowing the chin to tuck a little bit. Let the toes fall open. Lucky enough to find that space between sleep and wakefulness, that floaty space. Congratulations for dropping into that so quickly. You're welcome to stay here in Shavasana. You can turn your volume down and just stay here relaxing. Otherwise, just start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rotate wrists and ankles, maybe a windshield wiper the feet. Then stretch your arms over top of your head. Big stretch along the abdominal walls. Stretch the fingers in one direction, stretch the feet in the other. Breathe in and out. Bring your knees one at a time into the chest. Rock side to side on the back, massaging low back. Slowly waking up. You can rock and roll forward and back to come to seated, or roll to your right side. Pause for a moment in your fetal position. And then slowly press yourself up. Again, you can keep your eyes closed here. And we'll sit in our seated position like we began. So just place your hands, now palms down, ground down. Hold in all that energy that you just accumulated, all the feel-goods. And just breathe. We'll end as we begin. Anjali Mudra, prayer hands, heart center. Just honoring our time here in the mat. Yoga is an inside job, we say. So we're working constantly to manifest all that we want inside. Positive affirmations inside, you know, how we speak to each other, ourselves, how we say things to ourselves. Good job, way to go, that was nice, right? And letting the negative speak go. One little thing that we do as yogis. So here I just want you to do a little bow. First of all, to your own practice, to your own time, for coming to your mat, for joining us at Mind Your Body Oasis for this practice. And then bring your thumb to your third eye chakra spot between your eyeball, rub up and down and side to side, circular motion in each direction. This is your seat of intuition. You're just creating some space and some clarity. And And we're just going to bow to our fellow yogis and yoginis out there practicing every day, staying connected to self, connected to breath, evolving, changing, and growing. The light and love in me honors and recognizes the light and the love in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. If you have any questions, please email us. Let us know. If you want to join any of our other classes, just ask us how. We look forward to seeing you again, either on Wednesday for meditation or again next Sunday for the free classes. And I hope you have an amazing week and you feel good and you feel strong and you feel happy and you feel joyful, and you can share that with those around you.